What's up, everybody? This is your great jolly friend here, Clark Consciousness. And here at Capcom, we are about to unveil the most amazing, newest scientific products we could possibly give you for your zombie apocalypse needs or your Christmas morning. So, let's unveil our first heavy-duty weaponry for all of you. For an easy payment of $14.99, we have the double shovel. You can dig holes and lop off zombie heads back and forth, and well, you just frickin' need it. You gotta be prepared, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fine product. The science team has really pumped one out here. Check her out, double shovel. Do you got one? Well, you should get one, because it's very important that you have one. Now, for our second product. A personal favorite of mine. For an easy payment of $29.99, the four-way throwing star. Equipped with the most precise sharp blades on the market. Our science team, boy oh boy, they really hit it out of the park with this one. You could chuck it at a zombie's head, or maybe just catch not catch, more like cut a steak. Oh yeah, you gotta have it, you gotta be ready, and you gotta be prepared for the apocalypse or Christmas morning. You like it? I love it. Let's move on. And just because it is the holidays coming up, we got something really special and really dangerous. It's meant for the zombie apocalypse or Christmas morning or both, because you never know, it might happen on Christmas Day. This is the randomizer Ready Teddy, only for $49.99. Look at him. Look at that beast. He looks so sweet and innocent, but inside the body is every single weapon known to man. And sometimes when you press the heart, sometimes the weapons come out. Sometimes he says something really sweet and innocent. Would you like to hear or see? Let's find out.
I'm going to kill you!
Amazing! Please pick one up soon here at Capcom, because we are killing it with these products. You need this for your zombie hunting wars. You need it. I need it. I got 10 at home. You think it's good? I think it's great. Next, when you start to get wore out on that zombie apocalypse, you're taking down all them zombies, you get really, really, really thirsty, and you need some health, you need some stamina, and apple juice. You can't go wrong without it. You gotta have your freaking apple juice. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep throwing them four ways. You gotta keep hitting them up upside the head with them double shovels. You gotta get it done. You gotta get it done, son. And of course, last but not least, the most special item that I could possibly show you. The scientists, they've been working on it for years, and they finally crafted the perfect vehicle. The Deathmobile, the Tow Mater Tiller. Check this out. Look at the Tow Mater Tiller. Goodness gracious, great balls of till. For all your weaponry needs, for all your zombie killing needs. And just for a little secret, there are machine guns in the front. All you have to do is press this red button and they come out. Oh yeah! Isn't that amazing? OMG! You could really split some ankles with that beast. Well, now that we've showed you all these products, you make sure you call us here at Capcom at 1-8999-999-9999. Please call and please buy. Be prepared. Be prepared. This is Clark Consciousness, and we are Capcom. And well, if you're not Capcom, then you're not conscious. Bye, everybody! What's up, everybody? This is your boy VeNoM back to give you another video. And today we are going to be talking about, of course, Dead Rising 4. Now, before I really get into this review, I want to let you guys know a couple of things first. I've only played the first game. Oh yeah, I've jumped ahead. So number 2 and 3, no, I never played those. I wanted to, but I was too paranoid, and I'll explain in a moment. And also, in this review, there may be some spoiler-ish kind of things here and there. I'm not going to try to spoil too much, but I am going to let you guys know a few things that need to be talked about. Now, with that said in mind, let's talk about the game. What can I say? It's amazing. It's actually fun. And I'll tell you right now, I did not expect it. I mean, I expected some fun, obviously. But I didn't expect it on the level that it's at. You know, obviously, I've missed quite a bit in the last few years with 2 and 3, which I never played. But I own still the very first Dead Rising game. And when I first bought it, when it first came out for the 360, Xbox 360, you know, at first I was like, oh man, you know, this awesome zombie game, and there's just zombies everywhere. You can use anything as a weapon, da-da-da-da-da. Well, almost anything. And as time went on, the game just wore on my patience, and it just wasn't really enjoyable after a certain point. I mean, the story was cool, but the game was hard as hell, at least to me. I could never beat it, and on top of it, oh my god, the save feature was bullshit. You know, this was around the time where autosave was becoming a big thing. So I was kind of hoping that it would have an autosave feature, and it didn't. And I remember one time I got really, really far into the game, and, you know, those kinds of moments where you don't even think about saving your game at all. You just keep playing. And then I died and ended up having to restart from the beginning, so that was kind of a killer for me. And not only that, it just got repetitive. The whole game got repetitive after a while. It was like, you know, after you've killed, you know, 10, 15,000 zombies with a freaking guitar, even though it's fun, after a while it just kind of gets boring. It's like, okay, what else is there to do? There's nothing else. The skill tree is bullshit. You know, you don't get to choose how your guy upgrades, and it takes forever, and the items are kind of sparse. And don't even get me started on the enemies. Oh my freaking god, I hated it. Plus there was no really any guns in that game either. I mean, there is guns, but you could never find them. But anyways, enough about the first game. The reason why I'm explaining that is because number 4 is nothing like that. Well, I mean, it does have similarities, so to speak. I don't even know how to explain, you know, with the finding different weapons in the game. But oh my god, how many weapons there is in this game is unbelievable. When I say you can use pretty much anything you see as a weapon, you can use it. Now, usually most of the shit is just stupid crap. I mean, stuff that you would never even think about using. But it's just funny when you see it. You're like, oh my god, I can use a stand for a Christmas tree as a weapon. Just by itself. Or, you know, a wiffle ball bat. Or a bass guitar, or a drum set, a bass drums from a drum set, or a keyboard, or a monitor, or some plates, or some fireworks, etc., 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 etc. And they really did they did an awesome job with these weapons because there are so many. And they give you guns. You can use guns now, which honestly, you know, unless you really are desperate and you need to, like, shoot actual humans in the game, that's about the only time you really need them. But, then we go on to the crafting system with your weapons. And they made it, you know, originally I was a little worried. I was like, oh, you know, some games with crafting systems, they're really advanced, and they take a while to figure out and understand how they work. This one is quite simple. It just get item A, get item B, combine them, bada bing, bada boom, you have a badass weapon. And they have some of the most random things you can turn into super weapons. I mean, like the electric reef, for instance. Yeah, like a reef for Christmas. Yeah, you can turn that into a weapon. And basically, it electrocutes everything around you, zombies, because that's pretty much what you fight in this game. But it makes it so fun, and all the different types of combinations you can do with some of these weapons is just out of control. And on top of it, you get to play as the character from the first game, which is Frank West. Which I actually enjoyed his character from the first game. That was about the main thing I liked about that one. But then, you know, he's a cameraman. You know, he snaps photos for a living. And then in the first game, you could snap photos, but it really didn't have a... I don't know. It wasn't fun to do. It just was a pain in the ass. You didn't like it. And this game, Dead Rising 4, the camera is very useful. And it's very fun. And you can really come up with some very interesting pictures to take. Take a selfie with a goofy face, and behind you is like 10,000 zombies all trying to get at you, and you're making a goofy face. Ugh! Oh, yeah. And you get points for every cool picture you take. Unfortunately, they only have 50 slots for pictures. So it fills up constantly, and you're constantly having to delete old ones. And I'm still playing it, still trying to figure out if it takes points away when you delete photos, because each photo gives you points depending on how good it is. But man, I see the potential in that. Like, you could, in each thing for the camera, there's 3 options. There's night vision, there's regular vision, and then there's like full spectrum or something like that, where you can basically see things that ain't actually there, maybe hidden messages or whatever. So you can see the potential in that. I mean, and the game is very, very big. So you could do a hell of a lot with something like that. And I've already found it very, very useful in so many different ways. And you take the points that you get from your pictures, and you can upgrade your stuff. You can buy skills, you can upgrade your character, and you can take it in any direction you want. You're not being forced to upgrade a specific way just like everybody else. There's none of that crap anymore, which is amazing. And on top of it, you can find blueprints for all your weapons, too, I might add. And when you find the blueprints, you can... it'll be easier to combo certain things together to make the most amazing weapons. A freaking double chainsaw, freaking... I don't know. I couldn't even begin to tell you, because there's so much of it. And I feel like I haven't even began to scratch the surface. Now, yes, I have put a lot of time in this game, but it is taking forever. And I just want to get this review out, because I got to take the game back. I actually rented it. I wanted to just see what all the hype was about, or any hype at all. I mean, I've heard a lot about the other Dead Rising games, but I was curious, you know. And I am not the type of person to skip sequels, you know, go to the last game and, you know, miss out on everything before that. But I felt like this was acceptable. You know, as far as I know, the other 2 games are with other characters. So, you know, I wasn't really interested in that. And I figured by game 4, they would have had everything figured out anyways, which they did. And onto the enemies. Oh my god. There are so many zombies in this game. It is insane. I mean, they put so many there because they just want you to go to town on them and try every freaking weapon available and try all kinds of goofy things, kids' toys. Freaking, I even found a trikey, a little kid's trikey, and you can drive it and run zombies over with it. And on top of that, you can modify it into a freaking deathmobile. How insane is that? A trikey deathmobile. If you've seen the infomercial, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, the possibilities, man, are crazy. Now, I'm not going to sit there and act like this is the best game I've ever played, because it's not. It does have a few little flaws here and there that I will point out to you right now. First and foremost, for anybody that is first-time player for this game, you will start to realize there is a lot of things that you can do, like side quests, hidden items that you can find, hidden weapons, hidden audio, whatever the hell, you know, they got all kinds of shit you can do. Just keep in mind, get it all done right away if you want to discover everything. Unless you plan on playing it again, because apparently this game goes in chapters, or cases, as they say. And I didn't know that. It didn't even give me a clue that it was in case form or chapter form. Not even a clue. It just made me feel like this was an open world game. Like once you really get into the game itself, where you can just do whatever you want, it makes you feel like you can go wherever you want. And as you progress, certain doors unlock and you can go farther into the world, and that it's still all accessible. Maybe it still is. I don't know. I like I said, I haven't beat the game yet, so I don't know. But as of right now, when I beat the first case, I was extremely pissed off. I was like, I held off on a lot of extra stuff because I figured I could go back and do it later. No, you can't. I could be wrong about that. Maybe later in the game you can do that, but it made me feel like, it actually gave me a rank and told me all the things that I had missed and all the, people I could have saved and so on and so forth. And, it was really frustrating. Really, really frustrating. And there was one other thing I had a big complaint about. I think it was the controls. They are so annoying, but I guess as time goes on, you kind of get used to that weird control style. They have certain buttons for certain types of weapons. You got your melee, you got your ranged weapons, you got your throwing weapons, and like each button activates it in some way, or you can pull up like a wheel and pick specific ones from that section. It might sound a little complicated, but really it's actually pretty simple as time goes on, and it makes it a little bit easier, but it's still kind of annoying because there's certain points in the game where I'm so used to like the top trigger of the Xbox, okay? That's usually the fire button for most games, probably almost every game I've ever played, honestly, that involves shooting. So I'm constantly hitting that trigger button when I have like a melee weapon or something else. And instead what happens is it pulls out my freaking gun and it shoots my gun. When I'm not trying to shoot my gun, I'm trying to just hit somebody with a board with nails in it. You know what I'm saying? It tends to get kind of frustrating at times when that kind of stuff happens. So, but all in all, man, I have to say the game is really a knockout. I mean, I have had so much fun with it. It just laughter, and the game is not too hard either. It's not like the first game where it's so frustrating you just want to quit. At least that's the way it was for me. This one, if anything, it might be a little too easy, but I kind of like it like that because it gives you time to come up with all these different concepts for your weapons. Plus, you can get shirts and, like for instance, right now my character has full body armor. He has a helmet, like a knight with a sword. Yes, I have a shield, a sword, a helmet, the body armor, the legs, the bracings, all that. I have all of it. It just looks so cool. Killing zombies as a knight is fucking awesome. And of course, you can collect all kinds of different things, different glasses, shoes. I think pants. I haven't really come across pants. I just come across full suits so far. But there's all kinds of different things that you can get and collect over time, and it saves all of it too. And there's an autosave feature. Thank the gaming gods for that. So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this game with you and tell you that I would totally recommend you at least renting it and trying it out because it is a good time. And there's multiplayer on it as well, which I haven't tried because I have no net out here right now, which honestly, I don't know if there would be even servers for it at this point. But like playing with a buddy on a couch, if that's available, that I think would be really fun. 2 people in the zombie world and you guys get to go and pick any weapon you want and just go to town with all the zombies. Holy freaking hell. So much fun. It looks like so much fun. So all in all, guys, the game was awesome. If I was to give it a rating right now, as is, I would probably give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Seriously. I'm still playing it. I was going to wait a little bit longer to see if there was anything else that really pissed me off about the game. But the story, I almost forgot. The story. Holy crap. It's actually kind of decent so far. And it's kind of funny. It reminds me of South Park a little bit. And I'm going to give you this story. Think Resident Evil. There you go. You don't know what Resident Evil is? Well, then go out and try it. Go out and watch one of the movies or something. If you don't know what it is, look into it. It's basically a Resident Evil story. A company or the government making, altering the zombies into making, altering the virus to make a super virus to control people to use for wars and whatever. Oh yeah, that's like the kind of shit that's going on. And they released the virus on Black Friday. Oh my God, that is the funniest thing to me. The reason why it's so funny, because South Park did an episode about Black Friday. 3 episodes, actually. And it's what it reminds me of. You know, when the game starts, well, it actually don't start in a mall, but as time goes on, you will be in a mall eventually after Black Friday. It's actually pretty funny. And the game is very upbeat. It doesn't take itself serious, and I like that. It's almost like it's self-aware. Seriously. You got to check it out. It's so good. Anyways, guys, I just wanted to drop you this video. I'm sorry I haven't really been too active lately. I don't know. Been going through a lot, but I got some big things coming. Actually, this week on the 20th. Stay tuned for that. Something special for all you Chester Bennington fans out there. I'm going to be doing something. I can't tell you what. And on top of it, a little note for everyone that has been keeping track of me and Rusty's wrestling promos. He's at Gravestone Entertainment. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. We're about to pick back up with that again. We're talking about doing it in season form, so this would be actually season 2 getting ready to start. So also stay tuned for that. And one last thing I want to address. People have been asking me, when are you going to start making Hostile Takeover, the show? Because everybody's seen the trailer and they seem to enjoy it. Honestly, guys, I'm not really sure when I'm going to start shooting that yet. I am going to do it. I have a lot of episodes in mind. I'm kind of waiting because I might be moving soon. I don't know. I was supposed to move and then I didn't, and back and forth, back and forth. So I'm kind of giving it a little time before I do it because I can't really say. But it has a lot to do with it. So just stay tuned for that. I'll keep you guys updated. Don't think that I'm playing you. It will come. And we will knock it out of the park. And I just want to thank everybody that's been checking out the videos and subscribing and doing everything that they're supposed to be doing. I appreciate all your guys' words, your kind words, your awesome words. You guys are all amazing, and I love you. Just know that. And I'm going to continue to work hard for you. And by the way, buy some of them awesome products on that infomercial. They're amazing. I have 5 4-way throwing stars. Do that, my neighbor. Yeah. Anyways, guys, give me a like, give me a subscribe, give me some feedback. You know, down below, down there. See where I'm pointing? That whiteness down there. Give me a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you know. And, like always, feel the love and feel the flow. See you guys later.